Hey guys, welcome back to my Anime Heroes Customs. This week is the start of another anime line, Sword Art Online. This figure has been delayed by a lot, and finally he is here, and I'm very happy to present Eiji Nochizawa to all of you. Hope you enjoy this as I have. He'll be the 119th commission project. Subscribe if you like watching my videos and if you want to see more builds and customs in the future. Hit that notification bell and like button and comment. It will definitely help the channel grow more and for me to be able to keep on making these customs for all of you. Cheers! Let's do this! Let's start with our materials. I'm using an SHF Bodycoon and shfiguarts 3D printed head sculpt. This is a regular 1/12 scale action figure that we always use, so we are using another SHF Bodycoon, and my partner shfiguarts 3D printed some Eiji head sculpts for me. Now looking at our proportion and size and scale, that looks really good and it fits really well. And let's start with the work on the head sculpt. First thing to do is to spray a layer of primer gray to the head sculpt so that we can see what we need to clean. This is the results of the head sculpts with primer gray as base. Now you can see the head sculpts more clearly and the details, and we have to clean it up a little bit using my hobby knife and some sandpaper. And after that, we can color match the skin with this Tamiya flat flesh, and then I'll color match it to the body. A quick fast forward on the color of the head sculpts. I've already colored matched the skin tone to the body and added and painted the hair beige, the headband brownish, and these side straps with a dark blue color. After this, I'll just need to paint in the eyes and the head sculpts will be done. While the head is being painted, I started to work on the clothing of this body. So I started to make some pants. I used this template and some blue fabric clothing, which is a spandex cotton, to make pants, cutting two pieces and sewing them together. And same thing with the top. I used this template over here and the same blue spandex cotton fabric, cut two pieces and shape them and sew the sides together and flip them over, and we have a fast forward. Looking at the pants, I made them longer than usual because I wanted to add some baggy fit to the pants. So what I'm gonna do is the length, I'm not gonna cut it, I'm just gonna fold it inwards and glue it to the shin of the leg so that it has that fit and it has that baggy look to it. Doing a little fast forward again, I've added my top, I've cleaned up my edges, hemmed the bottoms of the sleeves and the pants, and I've already glued the bottom of the top shirt, and now it fits well and it looks really good. It's time to add in some details, painting in the shins gray and adding more details to the shoes to a more steel-like anime accurate thing with some synthetic leather. And then I'm gonna start making details like the belt and the purple patch that goes from the left thigh going up to the right shoulder. The difficult part about this build is that we don't have much reference or pictures about this version of Eiji. So looking at the ones that we've had on the internet, I just freehand sketched this detail up for the detail on the clothing, and I'm gonna use my purple fabric for this. And I've here, looking at the fast forward, I've added a neon pink belt with a gold buckle, and looking at that purple detail on the clothing on its one side, just using my artistic freedom here and there, because we don't, again, like I said, we don't have much reference about this version of Eiji. So I'm adding more details like gloves and all those tiny things that makes this custom. The iconic thing about this version of Eiji is that I think it's the cape that wraps around his shoulders and that has a big knot at the end. So I'm gonna be making that using this dark gray fabric. I'm gonna put a line of wire at the back so that it is a little bit posable, and adding a neon pink, using this neon pink fabric for the details, and a gold buckle that goes as an insignia. Just like this, and I've already permanently glued the cape in a cylindrical form, and it has a wire at the back with a knot at the end, so you just need to slip it onto his shoulders so that it it's gonna move around, but it takes quite a bit of fiddling, but he looks really great with this outfit. Moving forward with the weapons, I'm using an SHF Bodykun Katana, and I'm just gonna be modifying this to get the sword of Eiji. Eiji's sword has a very different look on the blade, so I'm just gonna use my folder to make this and make a sheath out of it. Ta-da! Finally, we have Eiji Nochizawa in action figure form. I apologize for the shorter form videos because of time constraints. I have more work outside of my house right now. I work now in the theater and in the office, so a lot more things on my plate, but I try to give you the best possible things in what I have right now. So looking at the full figure, we have a great looking Eiji. I am very proud of how this came out. He looks really good and almost anime accurate. Looking at the sword and the sheath, if you guys have been following the channel for a while, you know that I love making working sheaths. And looking at the modified sword for Eiji, I've just shaped it according to the anime. And actually that sheath is very big, which is accurate to the anime also. I've also made a maroon scarf for Eiji that can be easily removed. It just wraps around his neck and shoulders. Without the cape, he looks like this, which I think looks really good also. My client requested for two different head sculpts for Eiji, which is a normal neutral one and an angry version Eiji. You can put it all together with the gray cape and the maroon. You can just slip it on just like this and it looks really good. I'm very happy how this came out. Actually, this is a two-part build because I did two of the exact same Eiji figure because my clients are cousins. They ordered both Eiji and this version from me, and I'm very grateful for them and all my clients and supporters. So what are we waiting for? Let's jump straight to action poses.